Don't forget the ads feed the ducks, and the ducks we're raising this year we're donating to the local food banks. If you want to help out the Duck Adventure, the link below, 50 Ducks in a Hot Tub, you can buy one of these t-shirts. You can donate monthly, you can make one-time donation, and the most important thing you can do is like the video, and don't forget to share it, guys. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Duck Adventure for, I think it's the 15th. I can't believe it, they're sleeping. Look at this. I haven't seen the ducks sleeping this time in the morning. Usually they're, up and about, walking around. It's about 20 to 6. Look at them, they're all relaxed. They're just starting to get their heads up. When I first got up, it was absolutely silent. You can hear the killdeer off in the background there. Please look at them. Well, today they're going to the lake, guys. When I let them out, Doug and I are going to force them to the lake. I took them to the lake yesterday. It was brutal. Oh man, it was frustrating. Very frustrating to get them down there. The water's getting cooler. I went down and checked, and the temperature's definitely dropping. But they're really dead to the world right now. Just look at them. I'm gonna wake them up here. Alright, let's give them a call. Good morning, ducks! Hello? Oh, they're still pretty sleepy. Oh, they're starting to get up walking around. Well, I'm gonna go have a coffee and get ready, and we're gonna take them to the lake today. They just heard me. I tried to sneak out quietly here. What a beautiful morning. It's going to be a gorgeous day. It's actually about 14 degrees right now. It's really nice. It's going to go to like 27 today, so it's going to be a nice day. Now, the plan of action here, guys, I took them to the lake yesterday. Absolutely brutal. It took Doug and I probably 40 minutes to get them to the water. They would not cooperate at all. So I'm hoping here this morning when I let them out, we're going to get them into a flow and get them to the water, because this stay in the yard is getting it's starting to get to me, because they need to get to the water here. It's coming to the end here. October 22nd is going to be the last day here, so the ducks need to get out and play and have some fun before they go off and help the homeless. So, all right, so let's get this done. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to go down to the swamp, do a couple shots off, make sure it's clear, and then Doug and I are going to take them down to the lake. They're getting louder. Dougie's. Doug's really happy this morning for some reason. He didn't want to get up though. He was like, I'm absolutely dead to the world sleeping in the house. All right, I'm going down and do a couple shots here. Hopefully they're going to go straight to the lake. Swamp's still seriously flooded though. Look at the water. Which could make it more difficult to get the ducks, because yesterday what was happening was Doug and I were trying to get them down to the lake, and they kept wanting to stay in this area and swim in the mud. It was just disgusting. It took us, like I said, guys, 45 minutes. I was so frustrated. It was not a video event, trust me. Poor Doug and I were pulling our hair out trying to get them to go. And Doug and I don't have a lot of hair, actually. Well, Doug's got a lot of hair, but it's short, and I got next to none. All right, I'm just going to let some shots off right here, and hopefully that'll get rid of whatever's here, if there is anything here waiting. Well, here we go. Let's give the swamp a blast here and Clear the path for the ducks. Nothing's going to hang around after that. The ducks know it's their cue. They hear a couple shots and they know they're getting out of the pen next. They're all standing at attention. All right, let's get this happening. Oh, Dougie. I shoot the gun off and you get closer to me, not farther away. He rubs right against me. It's so funny. I've had dogs, you get the gun and they're gone. You shoot the gun and they're gone. Doug's the opposite. But, guys, it took a lot of work because I actually had to tie Doug up beside me and shoot countless rounds off for him to realize that, that there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Now he's awesome. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. Especially with Doug the Disruptor. Look at this dog. Oh, I know, Doug, the ducks are getting out. Just look at him. Oh, he's such a goof. Alright. Doug! Doug! Oh, what's that? Oh, wild duck. Wouldn't you know it? I didn't open the small gate, so we've got a small group of confused ones here. Come on, ducks, out you come. This isn't working out. I thought it wouldn't. I warned yous. We got problems here this morning. Nothing's working out. Back, Doug. Back. They got a different idea from what I want them to do. They were headed like around the garden here because the problem is the creek to my right is flowing again because of all this water. that we have on the property because of the big rainstorm for 2 days. So the ducks are like much more interested in staying in the yard. But they got to go to the lake. Water temperatures are getting cooler, so the snapping turtles are going to be a lot less active. But for some reason, again, you know, they won't go. And I know there's nothing down there. We haven't had a freaking peek at night now in, it feels like weeks. It's retraining them all over again, that's the problem. Oh no, look at this, guys. The ducks killed a snake. Oh. Well, the ducks are the geese. Okay, I don't believe this. This is crazy. Okay, now they're headed up there. Oh. There's going to be a lot of editing of this morning's video to chop all this crap out that I'm getting stuck with doing. I don't believe this. They're just so out of sync with each other. Come on, birds, let's go. Look at this. Muscovy's deacon back. Oh, the Muscovies are the worst. I thought to myself, there's a hose running somewhere. I'm thinking, there's no way there could be water running. And the ducks drilling in the mud down there is so loud, it sounds like a hose running. Okay, look at the Muscovies deacon to the back. She's muddy. Oh, they've made a drilling mess down here. See, the thing is, they'd rather drill in the mud than go to the lake. The sun's getting warm now. I'm starting to overheat. Oh, we got a Muscovy coming up from behind. That's the idea, ducks. It seems, you know, if the ducks get in a groove walking like they are, and Doug walks slowly behind them, like he's doing right now, they go. But it's when they scatter and Doug gets excited that it's just chaos. And then you get the splinter groups. And ducks. Alright, they're going. It seems to be working this morning. It's a mess of ducks when you look at them like that. Oh, I wish I had the big camera for this. That's actually pretty epic sight seeing all those heads. Oh, get into the water. They're stopping. Again. I gotta go get the rifle, guys. It looks like an otter's here. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends. And enjoy the show. Okay, it doesn't look like the otter's done anything yet, because the ducks would be freaking. I saw the head swimming along, and then it went under the water. So I've got the shotgun on my back with buckshot, and I got the rifle for range here. So let's see if we can see anything. Of course, the sun is in my eyes. Oh man, I'm out of breath too, which makes it even harder to get a good shot off. Where are you? I saw you with your head up there, buddy. Okay, the ducks are all grouping together. That's a sign that something's here. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Stick your head up and your history. Great, the sun's right in my eyes. The thing is, I can't even go in the boat because the problem is Doug follows me in the boat. It's brutal looking right into the sun here. Where are you? Okay, so Doug's just smelled something. He took off over there. He won't come back. I'm going out in the boat. I'm going to try to get the sun out of my back. All right, now Doug is going to come out and swim out with me. Doug! What a dog. He wouldn't come for me when I called him. Problem is, with Doug swimming around out here, nothing's going to show up. What a dog. Look at him. Doug, go back! Get back, Doug! Doug, out! Get! The feather hanging out of his mouth. Thing is, if there's an otter down here, it won't take long and these ducks are going to be right back in the yard. Doug's sniffer's working overtime though. Doug's been standing in the water like that for the last 15 minutes watching me. Oh, he's getting up now. He must know I'm talking about him. I was like wondering, when are you going to get out of the water, Doug? Oh, now he's going to sit down on a sinking piece. Oh, what a dog. Look at him. And this is a dog that doesn't like the rain. But yet right now he's sitting in the water sinking on floating vegetation. Not a sign of anything. I know I saw the head. It wasn't my eyes playing tricks either. There was a black, it was a black lump in the water that was swimming around and then it just dove. That dog, oh man. I don't know how good the pivot heads are picking him up. He's undercover right now, hiding. My buddy. Not a sign of anything. Beautiful morning though. Oh, ducks are coming over to me here. Oh, what a dog. Sitting in the water watching me. Okay, a bunch of ducks just came out here. Absolutely freaked out and went back to the creek. But nothing's bothering them in there. My dog, undercover Doug. Look at him hiding, watching me through the grass there. You know, he could just move back about 2 feet and sit on dry ground. And this is the same dog that doesn't like the rain, but look at him sitting in the water. Well, some ducks are getting adventurous here. Something's here. It's just hiding right now. Every time the ducks come out into the open water in this area, they last about maybe 3-4 minutes and then do a freak out and then head back. Not a sign of anything. Oh, there's the wild duck. I wonder if it was the wild duck that I saw. I wonder if it's the wild duck swimming underneath my ducks fishing that's freaking the ducks out. Because right now, he's about maybe 225 feet in front of me. I wonder if I just caught the rear end of him when I first saw him. And it looked like a head. Because the wild duck would be diving to feed right now. And it keeps going under. I wonder if that's what it is. I wonder if it's my ducks are freaking out because the wild duck is swimming underneath them. It's totally possible. Anything's possible here. Well, I'm going to start my day. I got a big day ahead of me. My awesome dog. Ooh, look at him. Dougie, you're so awesome. No, you're not coming in the boat. I'm coming to dock. More and more ducks are going back there. That spot that that area that I cannot get to. It's been about 50 minutes. Ducks are still at the lake, so that's a good sign. That means that nothing's hunting them, because if something was, I think I saw the wild duck. I think that's what it was. I think it was the wild duck. And when I saw what I thought was the black head was actually its back, and it was just, you know, had its head under the water fishing, because it was, you know, diving. And I think that's what's freaking the ducks out, is the wild duck swimming underneath them, because wild ducks are exceptionally good at swimming underwater. Well, that's how, you know, they feed themselves. They actually, you know, they swim after fish and, you know, minnows and things like that. They're not like these spoiled ducks. They actually know how to work for their food. So I'm gonna go and have my breakfast and get started on my day here, and we'll see how much longer they stay at the lake. Other than the sound of traffic, it's pretty quiet. It's noon and the ducks are still at the lake. That's a good sign. That means they're not getting hunted. The Muscovies have not left. It's I think it's about 3:45, 3. I think about 3:30 right now. That's where they have stayed all day. Unbelievable. Since this morning, since I let the ducks out. Mo and his new harem. It's a bunch of females hanging with Mo. Well, the ducks are still down here, playing in the water. I don't think they've been attacked, because they're not freaking them out, but they're not swimming around, so who knows what's happened here in the water. But they are hanging around right here at the mouth of the creek. Well, at least they're not in the yard. I'm gonna keep forcing them down here every day. Just look at them. They're happy ducks. They were going crazy in the water earlier. I don't know. They might have been a snapping turtle, but usually when there's a predator problem, they just come right back to the yard. So it must mean no predator. This is the last group of ducks to come back. Yeah, they came back. It was about 4:30 that they started drifting back to the yard. And of course, it was a line right to the feeder. But they did pretty good today, staying down at the lake. So tomorrow we'll force them down again, get them out of the yard, because they've got 5 weeks to have fun here in you know, on the lake, and before it all wraps up here, October 22nd, guys. And we got to put a big push here on the fundraiser, so we can get these ducks to the processor and get them to the homeless shelter. It's going to be a sad day, actually. Guaranteed the week before I'll have upset stomach and my world famous diarrhea. I really hate this time of year when you have to say goodbye to them. I'm on the back deck here doing my beats and enjoying the sound of them quacking. Now it is supposed to be an unbelievably warm next 5 weeks. Like they're telling, the weather forecast is telling like some serious warm weather. So at least we'll have some good weather. Just look at them coming back. But these guys aren't coming back for food, they're just coming back. But we've had no freaking peaks, no nothing, no predator action, zero zip. It's been really good, actually. Just look at them. They love that part of the yard. Well, they actually love the right-hand side of the yard where the creek runs too, but Yes, look at it. They're actually relaxing here in the shade. It's pretty warm right now. It's about 28 degrees in the shade, so it's probably about 31, 32 in the sun. I know I've got a serious sweat on here in the back deck cleaning the beats, but they're really relaxed. Happy ducks. I think a lot of their relaxedness is the fact that they were at the lake and the water today. And the fact that they stayed down there all day, guys, is a good indicator that nothing happened, nothing freaked them out, no predator crap. Because we know if there's predator crap, they're back in the yard really fast. Now some of them are over here having a little snack, but they're not in a big rush to eat. It's a pretty laid back pace here tonight. Look at this. I'm gonna miss these guys. Ducks. They're so funny. Ducks are awesome. I'm out here on the deck washing the pot from boiling the beets, and the ducks are all coming around here to watch me. Just look at this. They're like a bunch of little kids. They're sitting here looking at me. I'm working away on the deck washing the pot, and I'm looking up and I'm getting this, you know, this stare on a bunch of stalkers, duck stalkers. They're like Doug, you know, when I start talking, they get loud. It's just like when I talk to people with Doug around, he gets all excited and wants attention. I think the ducks, that's what they're doing. They want me to pay attention to them. Because while I was, you know, just working away, cleaning the pot, it was absolute silence. But as soon as I start talking on the camera, they get loud. Ducks everywhere. While I was inside boiling the beets, I was editing, you know, the final video for the wrap-up for the fundraiser. And, you know, I'm out here and it's actually depressing me, guys, that, you know, the ducks are going to be gone here. Like in 5 weeks, they're going to be, the huge horde of ducks is going to be gone. It's really just starting to sink in now, and it's like, I'm hoping I don't suffer from 5 weeks of depression. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope we can keep it happy and keep the ducks, you know, the ducks keeping us happy and, you know, and sharing this all. But I'm just telling you right now, that's what I feel like after I've just been in there editing the little 2-minute video, wrapping up, you know, of what the fundraiser's at, you know, where we're at and where we got to get to. And now I come out here, you know, washing the pot, and I'm looking at the ducks, and you know, and it's tearing at me. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends.